Hello everybody, what's going on? And welcome back to the Road to Glory career mode. Hope you're doing well. Today is the big day. It is playoffs. We've got Ipswich twice, and if we beat them, we'll go through to the final, where we'll face Luton or Portsmouth. Now, if you missed the previous episode, obviously go check it out, because I'm about to spoil what happened. We rounded up the entire season, and you will note that we missed out on automatic promotion. We had Carabao Cup success this year with us beating Everton in the final, and that was after the patch was made for ultimate difficulty. But since then, we have struggled, and it saw us slip out of the top two. We missed out on that by 2 points, so it's playoffs for us. And we've been deliberating really what we were going to do moving into the playoffs, because we lost to Bristol Rovers as the first game of first live game, I should say, of last episode, in which we played Ultimate, and we were second guessing whether or not we should have gone with Ultimate for the playoffs. But then after that, we played against fellow promotion chasing Portsmouth and beat them 5-0 on Ultimate difficulty. So I don't know what happened. So for the most part, the plan is to start with Ultimate, and if the first leg goes completely wrong, I will bump it down to Legendary and super juice the AI back up like I did for those games we played on Legendary in the previous video. So I took a look through the comments as well, and thank you for your support as always. There was a lot of nice comments on there saying the fact that if we need to, you guys are more than happy for me to drop that difficulty down and then, super tune the AI up. So thank you for your support as always, but I want to try and challenge ourselves. I want to see if we can do this on ultimate difficulty. So I've already sort of thought about what I'm going to do for the playoffs. The plan is to play with Guru Zeta on the bench for the first game. He's done all right for us, but I just feel like Mason Greenwood, in terms of linking up play, does a lot better, especially with Lopez on there. Lopez should be fully fit for each of these games, no matter what happens. Although they are coming like a few days after each other, there is a long enough rest period where he shouldn't need to be on the bench or anything like that. So this is the team we are actually going to go with, I feel like, for our first game, pretty much. We have 2 legs, so if it goes a bit astray in the first leg, we are away from home as well at Ipswich. We've always got that second leg to rely on. So, of course, this is the 11. Let's take a quick look as well at the sliders. Here are what we are going with. So, sprint speed and acceleration down to 47. 55 for shot error, 53 for pass error on the AI side. Shot speed and pass speed down as well. 47 for the marking, to try and allow us to create a couple more chances. Run frequency of the AI slightly down as well. And then the first touch control error up to 53. And on our side, should have shown you, of course, everything remains the same. I mentioned why in one of the previous videos, but it's basically I don't want to get comfortable with me having to add sliders to me if they end up patching it and it goes back to how it was. Still no Meatov. He's still injured, but Jay Cook's done a good job since he's come in, so it's now or never. Championship life at stake. We did so well this year for large parts of it. Don't let it go now. Lacerda looking over the top for the run of Saka. Vincent Young, who scored against us recently, cuts that ball out. He is one of Ipswich's danger men, you could say. I think he's a fullback, but he does seem to get forward pretty well. As Mills, found by Greenwood, took a little bit too long to play the pass back, but we'll get it straight back as well. Lovely touch by Mason Greenwood. He's in for the first chance of the game. And Mason Greenwood, preferred today over Guru Zeta, has struck the first goal of the playoffs run. It's a great move, great touch there, and this is why I prefer him. He just, on the ball, feels a lot slicker to move around with. Obviously, Guru Zeta is a bit taller and slower in terms of that, but he does add the ability to hold up the play and whatnot. The keeper doesn't cover himself in much glory, though, with that save. And Mason Greenwood, who I highly doubt we will get back next season, especially if we're playing League One football, has scored what could be a massive goal to give us the momentum in this first leg. Jackson inside our penalty area, blocked by Jose Antonio. Mills comes away with it and now finds Curtis. Ronan Curtis with a little bit of space to work with. There is a run in the centre there from Mason Greenwood, but Curtis keeps hold instead. Now finds Lopez. Lopez to Greenwood. It's exceptional. Mason Greenwood should have scored again. The movement off the ball is something to behold from Forest Green Rovers at times. And then, so close. So close. The leg of the goalkeeper. And then, even then, it was blocked onto one of the Ipswich players, which could have ended up going in. But thankfully for them, it's gone wide in the end, because that could have gone easily into the back of their net. But It's 2 chances now. We scored 1 and nearly scored the other. Jose Antonio, good bit of skill here. Finds Lopez, who showcases another good bit of skill. And absolutely rifles it home. Ipswich are being dismantled inside the first 20 minutes. I feel at times I get to grips with how Ultimate plays, and then other times I have a shocker. But today, started the game off really well. It is a rifle from Lopez, who I actually should have mentioned. His status right now, when you go into our squad hub, says has the potential to be special. Well, I've been saying it all along, but it's now finally appeared on his actual bio. Of course, we'll show you a full squad list at the end of the season. And fingers crossed by then, we'll be in the championship. Saka inside towards Lacerda. Quick 1-2. Down this right-hand side, Bukayo Saka. Greenwood open in the middle, all the way through. Lopez hits the post. It should have been 3. Oh, Lopez. What's that, mate? Like, you just expect the net to be hit. He's picked it back up here now. A little bit of trickery to get through. Lopez again trying to find the feet of Greenwood, who hadn't really made the run. Mills will win that header. And Hughes will take it away for Ipswich. But that is half-time of the first leg. And it could not have gone better for us, really. Yes, we could have been 3 up with that goal there just before. Or the shot, sorry, coming back off the post from Lopez. But Ipswich, outside of maybe once or twice, have not really ventured into our penalty area. We've defended resiliently thus far. And it has been a great start to this playoff run. Let's keep this up. Mitchell, Lacerda in space. Lacerda through for Lopez. Lopez, oh, he's got to score. He's got to score. He's missed a couple now, has Lopez. And there's just a little bit about him that seems to have some nerves here. It was a difficult chance back across the goalkeeper, but you can see my reaction on the sideline. As if to say, what are you doing? In terms of any player on that pitch that you would expect to be not missing chances like those, Lopez would be top of that list. He just doesn't miss normally, but today he's had 2. I guess you could say open goals, and he's not found the finish on either one. But then again, you look at his finish for the second goal, and that is the quality he's got. I mean, Ipswich here today just have not turned up yet. Greenwood, Lopez combine again this time, and Silla is there with the challenge. Norwood back off towards Nolan. Oh, the space on this right-hand side then for them. Donacine in towards it. Mills has got to go over and deal with this. It's the first time Ipswich have been able to get in. And Jose Antonio is there to intercept the cross. Well done. Donacine again. This time will find Hughes. Well taken. Now off towards his teammate in Jackson. And there is a goal back for Ipswich. Really well done from Hughes in the middle. I'm hoping I'm saying his name right. He brought it down so well. Rawson doesn't cover himself in glory though at all. Just doesn't challenge. And then it's left by Norwood. And Jackson is there. Thumps it home. Lifeline Ipswich. Their first shot of the game has ended up in the back of our nets. It's not what you want to see, especially with the chances that we've passed up so far. There's double change for us as well. We've got Lopez off. Greenwood drops into Cam. Guruzeta comes on up front. And also Mondal on the right-hand side for Saka, who is struggling a little bit for fitness. As we need a response, really. Great control by Greenwood up until the pass, where he then lost it. Don't throw this away. We have been dominant here. And now it just feels like a nervy end to what has been a phenomenal game for us, really. As Jones has possession, drives into the space. Curtis Jones! Save made by Ipswich's number 1. Oh, heavy touch, which Greenwood will happily accept. Now Ronan Curtis needs the run from Guruzeta, doesn't get it. Curtis, though, will go himself. And again, he's met by the hands of Ipswich's goalkeeper. Guruzeta just didn't make the move. Curtis with the corner, sent in. Rawson trying to win it. It's up in the air. Nolan will head it away for Ipswich. Jose Antonio recollects it. We're just going to remain calm here because I don't want to lose the ball. There's still a lot of Ipswich bodies in their half, as you can see, where they haven't really stepped out from the corner just yet. Lacerda then. And this is what I'm talking about. Look at this. They're literally still in there. Mondal in towards the feet of Jones, who turns well. Jones. Guruzeta's in. Guruzeta to score and finish, and does. Much more like it from the big Spaniard up front. The club record signing adds the 3rd to the mix. 2-goal advantage restored. And it's made by Curtis Jones. Lovely feat by him. He has been one of the players that's kind of surprised me a little bit. Got him on loan from Liverpool. Wasn't really sure what we were getting. Had a phenomenal Carabao Cup final. And has just been a solid choice for us all season long, really. Hasn't featured the most. But when he has done, he's done a great job. Nolan's delivery in towards the box. Jose Antonio underneath it. Falls for Hughes. Hughes' shot blocked by Rawson. Jay Cook is out quickly. and we'll catch it with a minute to play. And that, my friends, should be it for the first leg here against Ipswich. We've got the job done. It's been a great performance overall. Slightly disappointed to allow them a goal back in it, but sometimes that's the way it goes. As Mills finds Lacerda, Lacerda to Curtis. Curtis can't quite make it, and nearly came away with it quite fortunately, but there is full time. First leg over and done with. 3-1 advantage to us. So that means we can lose by 1-0 in the next one and still go through to the playoff finals. So, of course, we'll have a little break, and then I'll be straight back with the second leg for you in just a second. It's probably going to be quite quick. Luton and Portsmouth has now been played their first leg, and it was 3-0 to Portsmouth in that one. So it's looking likely that it's going to be them in the final for whoever gets through out of us and Ipswich. We've already beaten them last time, 5-0, so yeah, I feel pretty good about that if that is to be the case. But then again, they might want revenge for that, and that could work against us. I'm going to change around the side slightly because, as you can see, there's quite a few players there not quite fully fit. So Jones is one of those, so we'll just do a straight swap for Winchester. Greenwood will come out, and Guruzeta will lead the line. Got Saka on the right, potentially going to be coming off half-time for Mondal. Lopez as well will most likely not feature for the full 90 minutes. But other than that, that is going to be the only changes to the game, to the team, I should say, ahead of this game. Again, everything remains the same. Again, I'll just go through it very quickly to show you. So the sliders on our side, on their side, sorry, and then on our side. My plan of action, guys, is if we make it through to the final, I'm only going to give you a shorter episode to begin with today. And if you hit a like target, if we are, of course, in the final, I will give you the episode of that final later on tonight as well. So that is the plan of action. But of course, we've got to get there first. If we fail to do that, then we'll have today's video. I'll do like a squad report, and then we'll still be playing League One football again next year, which I have to say I don't want to be doing. So let's just keep the believing, keep the faith that we will be in that playoff final. We'll win it. We'll be in the championship. I believe. So does the team. Here we go. Second leg against Ipswich coming up. Jackson's ball. Norwood will chase it. It was cool to see all the green before we kicked off today inside the new lawn. The crossing towards the box. It's blocked by Jose Antonio from the volley. It's a strong start this by Ipswich though. Oh, and it's picked right out of the top drawer by Hughes. The player who was their most lively at their place has got them started off today. And we ran rampant in the first half at their place. And they started off like they want to do the same here. Jay Cook, no chance. Game on. Don't throw it away. Come on. Winchester into the feet of Guruzeta. Holds it up well. Now finds Lacerda. We need a little bit of calm in the team now, especially after conceding so early on. Ronan Curtis. Good little shimmies. Guruzeta off to Lopez. Lopez takes the touch and with composure finds the bottom corner. 1-1. That's what he does for us. He missed sitters in the last one, but give him a chance like that, he knows where the net is. When you can rely on him at times, he does brilliant. No chance goalkeeper. Both strikes so far to start this game off have been right out of the top drawer. First one from their midfielder, the second one from ours. And there's definitely another goal in this game. I can just sense it. Ipswich have started off like they mean business. This is Donacine. Sends the cross in. Rawson up against Norwood. Wins it. And Winchester took a whack there as he headed that ball out from our penalty area. Seems okay, though, as he gets back up. Now Guruzeta off towards Lopez. It's quick. We need to be quick with the ball today, it feels like. Saka in behind. Nobody in the box, though, to aim at. Where is Guruzeta? What's he doing? Saka off towards... It's Ronan Curtis! Of all players! And he's found the top corner. What is going on with these goals? They have been brilliant. I'm mentioning it. Guruzeta sometimes. It feels like you're just pulling your hair out because he doesn't ever seem to be making runs. But that ball towards the edge of the penalty area and Ronan Curtis had ghosted in from the left wing. Takes a touch and on the half volley sends it into the top corner. 2-1 Forest Green. 5-2 on aggregate. A lot more confident now. So, bit of a rocky start, but we've composed ourselves well. Sent in towards the box from the corner. Jay Cook is there with the punch. Vincent Young towards Jackson. Jackson now on this left-hand side. He's got Curtis for company. He does well with the fake shot. Tries to send it in. Rawson's there with the first header. Winchester gets it under control. Can't get the touch away, though. Felt there was a little foul on him there, maybe, ref. And a vital interception in the end by Mitchell. Why didn't it just allow us to kick the ball? There might have been a little bit of a foul, but we got away with it in the end. Hughes with another corner. We're under a bit of pressure here for the last sort of 5-6 minutes. Can't seem to get out as another corner cheaply given away, this time by Ronan Curtis. It's just corner after corner here. Again, it's gone in. And again, it's Wilson, who, there's an advantage played. I'm not even sure what that's for. And he hasn't given anything in the way of Ipswich, so it must have been for us. But I've got no idea what was going on with that advantage anyway. Here is Mondal, just come on, so got fresh legs to Ron at Ipswich and feeds a really good ball through towards Ronan Curtis, who's gone for the near post. And in the end, it was saved. I expected to see that in the back of the net, but quality goalkeeping denies Ronan Curtis. Yep, right hand, strong right hand at that as well. We've also got Gelhard coming on for Lopez. So, yeah, another time where Lopez has gone off. But that's purely just to make sure he's going to be okay. Rawson, way! Centre-back strike as it goes over the crossbar without any real power behind it. In the other game as well, Luton have scored. They are leading by a goal to nil, but they need 3 in order to take that one to extra time and penalties. Or 4, of course, to go through to Wembley to face us as it stands. Ronan Curtis, lovely step over, and has got the pace here to get all the way through and behind. Curtis across to Gelhard. It's 6-2, and it's game, set, and match. Curtis into the feet of Gelhard. Gelhard does well to return it back towards Curtis. And we got a couple of runners to play with here. Guruzeta being one of those. And across it goes to Mondal. Fake shot to compose himself. And then the finish as well. Ipswich caught high up the pitch as they go in search of a way back into the match. And now they have been dismantled. That's what happens when you have to go forward. You got no choice. You can see they're trying to recover quickly, but it's just too little too late at that point. And I actually panicked because I didn't realise the ball had gone through to Mondal originally, so I had to quickly react with a fake shot just to set himself. And then the finish into the bottom corner. 7-2. In fairness, it looks like we've slapped Ipswich, but it has been a difficult 2 legs here. They've certainly given us a good game. But I just feel like defensively we have been solid. Jose Antonio was man of the match in that first leg at their place. He got 9.4, and I can imagine he's probably got a similar amount today. So he has been quality over the course of these 2 legs. Donacine off towards Vincent Young. Vincent Young's ball in towards the feet of Norwood. Rawson there. It's just cut out by Mitchell, and that is going to do us then. It is off to Wembley we go for the playoff final. And the place in the championship is there to play for. Got to hold our nerve now. So, there you have it then. The playoff final is to be played out between Portsmouth and Forest Green Rovers. But that is going to be where we end off this video for today at least. However, if we can hit 75 likes on this first video at 4 PM today, by 6, I will give you the playoff final at 6 PM tonight, UK time. That is the aim. If you can hit 75 likes between now and then, you will get to see the playoff final tonight. If not, you'll have to wait until tomorrow to see how it goes. If you can do me a massive favour, head off this video, hit the like button. You guys normally smash it anyway. We average about 150 likes per episode on this series, but 75 in 2 hours is half that like target. Can we do it? I feel like we can. You got 2 hours to do it, my friends. If you can, playoff final for you all later on. So, other than that, a massive thank you for watching the first 2 legs in the semi-final of the playoffs. We've at least made the final, and now we have 1 more step to go. And of course, looking around our team, we have some stars that really need to be playing within the top leagues of English football pretty soon. Especially this man here. Look at that return. 38 goals in all competitions for us this season. 15 assists in 61 games. He has been just a revelation to this Forest Green side. Ronan Curtis as well with 17 goals to his name. Not a bad return for him. Guruzeta 16. So yeah, there's some absolute stars that we need to be allowing them to showcase themselves in the best leagues. And to do that, we've got to get to the championship. Portsmouth awaits. Let's see how it goes. Until then, though, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, a like would be greatly appreciated. As always, a massive thank you as well for all of your support on the channel. Until next time, have a great day, have a great evening, have a great week. And, of course, I'll see you very soon for the playoff final. See you all then. Adios.